Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive.
Right, yeah.
This time we're tackling a topic that's, let's be honest, it kind of looms over all of us.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean,
No matter how old we are or what stage of life we're in, retirement, right?
it's always there,
It's always there.
in the back of our minds.
We're not talking about the stereotypical rocking chair and shuffleboard image.
No, not at all.
We're flipping the script.
Exactly.
Rethinking retirement as this vibrant,
Yes.
exciting new chapter.
I love that.
Full of possibilities for growth, purpose,
And maybe
even a second act.
a second act, yeah.
Absolutely.
And to help us navigate this,
This uncharted territory.
exactly, we've got 5 awesome books on retirement.
Oh,
Each one offering a unique take on how to make the most of this next stage.
yeah, that's...
So we'll be diving into the minds of Ernie J. Zielinski, Mitch Anthony,
Okay.
Mark Friedman, Ken Deitwald,
Wow.
and Chris Hogan.
It's a great lineup.
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
it is quite the diverse group.
And you know, it's interesting.
What's that?
They all seem to agree on one thing.
Okay, I'm listening.
Retirement isn't about fading into the background.
It's not about disappearing, right?
It's about
Yeah.
finding a new sense of purpose and engagement.
I love that.
Yeah.
So let's kick things off with Ernie J. Zielinski
Okay.
and his book, How to Retire Happy, Wild, and Free.
I like the sound of that already.
Right.
Yeah.
Zielinski, he really challenges that idea
Oh,
that
yeah.
retirement is just about,
Having enough money,
having enough money, yeah.
right?
He's like, no, it's about having enough life.
Oh, I like that.
He really encourages retirees to,
Prioritize their passions,
yeah.
explore new things, and basically just recapture
Yeah.
that childlike sense of wonder
Oh, that's beautiful.
and excitement.
Yeah, and it's about saying yes to adventures, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's traveling around the world,
Learning a new skill. Picking up that long-forgotten hobby.
whatever it is that lights that fire.
I think Zielinski's perspective really speaks to
Yeah.
this growing trend
Right.
of retirees who are seeking
Right.
fulfillment beyond just
Right.
like the traditional
Leisure activities.
leisure activities. Yeah.
It's not just about relaxing.
Right.
It's about staying
Active,
engaged.
and connected to the world,
I love that. It's like retirement's becoming less about escaping from something.
and more about leaning into something new.
Yeah, and exciting.
Yeah, and that leads us perfectly to Mitch Anthony
Okay.
and his book, The New Retire Mentality.
Okay.
Really interesting concept here.
Tell me more.
Anthony introduces this idea
Yeah.
that retirement isn't an ending at all.
It's not a period, right?
No, it's more of
Thank a comma.
it's a transformation.
You transformation.
It's an
yes.
evolution into a new way of being.
I like that. So it's not just about changing what you do,
It's about changing how you think.
how you think about yourself.
Yeah, about yourself and your place in the world.
Oh, okay.
He talks about the need to shed
Yeah.
those outdated assumptions about aging and embrace the idea
Okay.
of continuous growth
Yeah.
and reinvention.
So it's like we're moving away from that
Linear model of life.
linear model, education,
Work, retire.
retire. Yeah.
And we're embracing something more
It's cyclical
cyclical. We're
Right.
learning growth and contribution.
Yeah.
You just continue.
throughout our lives.
I love that.
Yeah. He calls this the new retire mentality.
Okay.
It's a
How
mindset
that
that embraces the fluidity and the potential.
of this next phase.
Yes.
It's like
Yeah.
retirement's becoming less about what you stop doing.
And more about what you start doing.
Yes.
And that's where Mark Friedman comes in.
Okay. Let's talk about Mark Friedman.
With his book, Encore, Finding Work That Matters in the Second Half of Life. Okay.
He's all about this idea of encore careers.
Okay. What are encore careers?
It's where retirees take their skills and passions
Yeah.
and channel them
Okay.
into meaningful work
Okay.
or volunteer roles.
So instead of seeing retirement as like stepping away from the workforce.
Right. He sees it as a chance to
To re-engage.
re-engage,
Like, a way that's...
fulfilling and impactful.
I like that.
Yeah, Friedman actually founded an organization
Oh, wow.
called encore.org.
Encore.org.
It's all about promoting this concept
Okay.
and connecting
Okay.
experienced individuals
Yeah.
with opportunities
To give back.
to make a difference.
It's like recognizing that retirees have this
Wealth of knowledge
wealth of knowledge
and experience.
that can benefit society.
Exactly.
It's like he's tapping into this.
This desire
Yeah.
to find purpose,
Purpose and contribution.
even after their traditional careers have ended.
And then we have
Deistwald,
Ken Dyke.
author of The Power Years, A User's Guide to the Rest of Your Life.
Right.
He challenges
Of whole idea
of aging as,
this inevitable decline.
yeah, inevitable
And
decline.
he's like, no, with the right mindset and lifestyle choices we can experience
continued vitality and growth.
well into our later years.
He actually coined the term age wave
The age wave, yeah.
to describe this unprecedented demographic shift
Right, of aging populations.
all around the world.
Yeah, he doesn't see it as a problem to solve.
No, he sees it as an
opportunity.
To redefine what it means to grow older.
I love that.
It's about embracing the possibilities of longevity
Yeah.
and challenging those societal norms,
Those societal norms that limit our perception of
what we can achieve in our later years.
I like that. So instead of seeing retirement as a time to slow down,
He's encouraging us to see it as a time to
step up, to explore new horizons.
and to continue evolving.
Yeah, both personally and professionally.
And let's not forget about
But the practical side of things.
Yeah.
Chris Hogan.
In his book, Retire Inspired, it's not an age, it's a financial number.
Right, because we can't ignore.
The financial realities of retirement.
Exactly.
He emphasizes the importance of
Financial planning.
financial planning and security.
Right.
But it's not just about
Not just about the numbers.
crunching numbers,
He encourages readers to think about
how their finances
Yeah.
can actually support
their dreams, their goals.
their dreams and their goals.
In this next chapter.
He emphasizes aligning your finances with your values
I love that.
and aspirations.
So it's not about accumulating wealth.
No, it's about
It's about using that wealth to create a retirement
that aligns with your definition.
of success and fulfillment.
Exactly.
So we've got authors encouraging us to embrace adventure,
Redefine our mindset,
find meaningful work,
challenge those aging stereotypes.
and align our finances with our dreams.
It's clear that rethinking retirement, a
Required.
multifaceted approach.
But here's the question that I think is on everyone's minds.
Okay, what's that?
Can you really reinvent yourself
Yeah.
and find that purpose
If you're still worried about money,
if you're still worried about money?
that's a big one.
That is the big question.
Yeah.
And it's a question that I think a lot of people...
Approaching retirement are wrestling with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and it's natural
To feel apprehensive.
to feel apprehensive about
pursuing those new paths
Yeah.
or taking risks.
when financial security is
front and center.
Yeah, front and center.
But you know what?
What's that?
It's important to remember
What's that?
that a fulfilling retirement
Isn't solely determined.
by your bank account.
That's a good point.
We're going to dig into that question further
Okay.
in the next part of our deep dive.
I'm looking forward to that.
But for now, what's standing out to you from these initial explorations?
Lots to think about.
Have any of these perspectives resonated with your own thoughts about retirement?
Yeah, definitely a few things are sticking with me.
Me too. Well, we'll be right back after a short break to continue unpacking these ideas.
Okay. So we've talked about these big ideas of rethinking retirement.
Yeah, these big ideas.
How do we actually,
make this happen?
like, where do we even start?
Right.
Well, luckily,
Okay.
our authors offer some practical guidance
Give me the good stuff.
on turning these concepts
Okay.
into reality.
Love that.
And one of the most consistent pieces of advice
Okay.
that I've seen across the board
Okay.
is to start early.
That makes sense.
Don't wait until you're
On the verge.
on the verge of retirement
Right at the edge of the cliff.
to figure out
Right.
what you're passionate about
Yeah.
or what kind of encore career you might want.
Oh, that's good advice.
Yeah, like planting those seeds now
Planting those seeds now.
so you have a flourishing garden later. Exactly.
Yeah.
I like that analogy.
So experiment with different hobbies.
Oh,
Volunteer opportunities.
take classes.
Take classes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Or even maybe start a side hustle.
Okay.
The point is,
Yeah.
start exploring now so you have a better sense of,
Of what that retirement could look like.
yeah, what you want it to look like.
It's like creating a retirement portfolio
A retirement portfolio.
of experiences and skills,
I like that.
kind of like you would a financial portfolio.
That's a great analogy.
And speaking of portfolios,
Okay.
we got to talk about
The elephant in the room, finances.
Yeah, we can't avoid that.
How do we balance
Yeah.
the practical need
Yeah.
for financial security?
With the pursuit of purpose and passion.
Right, because those are both important.
It feels like this tricky equation sometimes.
It can be,
Yeah.
but it's not an either-or situation.
Okay, good.
Chris Hogan, in
Yes.
his book Retire Inspired,
Mm-hmm.
offers some
Yeah.
helpful guidance.
Okay. He talks about knowing your financial number.
Financial number.
Okay. Essentially, how much money,
Okay.
you'll need to maintain your lifestyle
Okay.
in retirement.
So, like, how much do you need to live?
Yeah, exactly.
But he doesn't stop there.
Okay, good. Because it's more than just that number, right?
It's not just about the number itself. It's about what that number allows you to do.
Oh.
It's about aligning your finances with your goals and values.
So your money is working for you.
Exactly.
Not the other way around.
Not the other way around.
So knowing your number is like
a roadmap.
A roadmap. But
you decide
where you want to go.
Where you want that road to take you.
I love that.
And remember, financial planning, it's not
like a one and done.
One-time event. It's an
ongoing process.
Ongoing process that evolves.
As you evolve.
As you evolve, exactly.
So we've got start early.
Start early.
Get our finances in order.
Get those finances in order. What else should people be thinking about?
Well, Ken Deitwald, in his book, The Power Years, reminds us that retirement is more than just finances and work.
It's about
overall well-being.
Well-being.
He emphasizes staying physically active.
Yeah.
Maintaining social connections.
Keeping your mind sharp.
Yeah, engaging in mentally stimulating activities.
It's like use it or lose it.
Use it or lose it, exactly.
Applied to your whole life.
Your whole life, yeah.
I like that.
Retirement can be this great opportunity
to
prioritize
your health
and well-being.
To become
the best version of yourself.
The best version of yourself. I love that.
And speaking of becoming the best version of yourself, let's circle back to
Mark Friedman's
concept.
Encore careers.
Encore careers.
Yeah.
Remember, these aren't just about
finding any job.
Finding any job. It's about finding work that
aligns with your passions.
Allows you to
make a difference.
Make a meaningful contribution.
So how do you find an encore career?
That's the right fit.
That fits you.
Friedman suggests starting by identifying your skills, your interests, and your values.
So it's like taking inventory.
For your personal assets. And figuring out how to invest them.
In a way that aligns with your goals.
Acquisitely.
Once you have that
clearer sense of your
encore career profile,
then you can explore those different avenues.
There are so many ways.
There are countless ways to make a difference.
Whether it's part-time work, volunteering,
mentoring, starting your own business,
consulting, or even starting your own
social enterprise. So we've got to
start early.
Well,
finances in order.
Prioritize
well-being. And explore those encore careers. Feels like a lot to juggle.
It can feel overwhelming.
Yeah.
But remember,
it's
a marathon, not a sprint.
Okay, pace yourself.
Exactly.
One step at a time.
What
would you say is the most important takeaway?
For someone just starting to think about retirement, shift your mindset.
Okay.
Instead of viewing retirement as an ending, embrace it as a beginning. A chance to redefine your identity.
Explore those possibilities.
Explore new possibilities.
Create a life that truly reflects
your values and aspirations.
So it's less about slowing down
and more about changing direction.
I like that.
It's about finding a new rhythm.
A new pace.
And a new sense of purpose.
That aligns with this new chapter.
Exactly.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground here.
Yeah, a lot of ground.
From practical tips
to philosophical shift.
What's resonating with you the most?
What's sticking with you?
Are you starting to see retirement in a new light?
It's definitely food for thought.
Absolutely. Well, we'll be back shortly to wrap up our deep dive. With some final reflections.
Sounds good.
And a thought-provoking question to leave you pondering.
All right, I'm ready.
Stay tuned. And we are back for the final part of our deep dive into rethinking retirement.
I feel like we've really uncovered some gems here.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like retirement's got this whole new makeover.
It's exciting.
It is exciting.
It really is.
So we've explored financial planning, encore careers,
prioritizing well-being,
challenging those old ideas about aging.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
But it all comes back to that question.
The big question.
A big question we posed earlier.
Can you truly reinvent yourself?
And find purpose.
Even if you're still worried about money.
Yeah, that's the one.
What are your thoughts after diving into these 5 books?
You know, what strikes me is that all the authors, even though they have these different approaches,
different perspectives,
they all seem to agree that financial security,
money matters.
while important,
it's important.
It's not the only thing. That determines a fulfilling retirement.
Right. There's more to it.
It's about aligning your time,
your
energy, your passions
with
with activities that bring you joy.
And purpose.
And purpose.
It's like money can build the foundation, but it's up to you to build the house.
I love that analogy.
Right. It's a good one.
Having that solid financial plan, it can definitely reduce stress and open up options.
Absolutely.
But that true fulfillment
comes from finding meaning.
And engagement in your everyday life.
It's not about the size of the nest egg.
It's about how you feather the nest.
I like that.
Right.
That's a good one.
And we've seen examples of people finding fulfillment through so many different things.
Oh, yeah.
Creative pursuits.
Volunteer work.
Starting their own businesses.
Traveling the world.
Spending more time with loved ones.
There's no one right way. There's no one size fits all.
It's about designing a lifestyle.
That aligns with your own values and interests.
And that design process.
That can be an adventure.
It can be an adventure in itself.
It's about embracing the unknown.
Experimenting.
Allowing yourself that freedom.
To evolve and grow.
It's like retirement's an invitation.
So write your own
next chapter.
Exactly. And that chapter.
It can be full of purpose and passion.
Maybe even a few plot twists along the way.
So for someone who's maybe feeling a little overwhelmed
by this whole retirement thing,
what's the one piece of advice you would give?
I would say,
yeah.
Don't try to figure everything out at once.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah, start by asking yourself some simple questions.
Like what?
What brings you joy?
What are you curious about?
Yeah, what kind of impact
do you want to make
on the world?
It's like turning inwards first and then letting those discoveries guide your actions.
Exactly. And remember.
What's that?
You don't have to do this alone.
Right. Reach out.
Talk to loved ones. Connect with your community.
Find those mentors.
Find those mentors or role models who inspire you.
There are so many resources and support systems out there.
Yeah, it's like we're all on this journey together.
This collective exploration of
what it means to live a fulfilling life.
And it's not just about age or stage.
The more we share
our experiences and wisdom,
the richer that exploration becomes.
So, as you embark on your own retirement journey,
remember,
it's not about reaching a destination.
It's about enjoying the ride.
Embrace those possibilities.
Redefine what success means to you.
And create a retirement that is as unique and fulfilling as you are.
And never stop exploring and learning and growing.
Because the best
is yet to come.
I love it. That's a perfect note to end on.
It is a good one.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into rethinking retirement.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We'll catch you next time on The Deep Dive.